Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon111, and I've got something fun for you guys today. It is Snake, the snake game in Minecraft. And in Minecraft, I've seen a number of different incarnations of the snake game, but I think this one is closest to what you are accustomed to, just kind of like old school gaming kind of snake. And yeah, it's just, vanilla Minecraft and command blocks. And I'm going to be quiet for a moment, and just so you can hear, I'm actually using the up, down, left, right arrow keys on my keyboard to control the snake, and so you can probably hear me pressing the keyboard here. Ah! I didn't do it fast enough. I can restart the game by clicking this, and then getting rid of the chat. Oops! It's always good to start in the up direction, I find, so let me get up selected, and then restart the game, and then that'll give me enough time to react. But yeah, the way that I have it using the keyboard keys in order to control the snake is actually pretty simple, and for those of you who are looking at the heads-up display in Minecraft, you might have already guessed. But if we... Oops, missed over there. Let's try to go down here and eat that again. If I hit escape and go to the Minecraft controls, I have simply remapped a few of my inventory keys for hotbar slot 1 through 4 to up, left, down, right. And as a result, those keys control which hotbar slot I have selected. And down on the bottom, you can see there's just 4 torches that are named up, right, down, and left, and in slots 1 through 4. And so you could also control this with 1 through 4 without remapping your keys, but it's easier just to remap your keys. And then you can just, comfortably press the arrow keys and control the snake. And the way the game works, if you've never seen Snake before somehow, you move the little snake guy around. He is trying to eat the food pellets that look kind of like cheese, which is a little bit weird because usually snakes eat mice and the mice would eat the cheese, but now the snake is eating the cheese, I guess. It's a sponge block. And yeah, each time you eat it, you'll see your score increases by 3 points over on the right-hand side. So I've got 30 points right now. I ate a piece of food. It goes up to 33. And yes, and you also grow 3 blocks longer. I think the snake starts out being 10 blocks long, and then gets longer and longer. And so the more food you eat, the higher score you get. But it also increases the chances and probability, oops, of exactly that happening, which is a self-collision. And when you collide with yourself or you collide with one of the walls, then the game is over. The snake dies, there's a little fireworks animation or whatever, and the snake's head turns red because I guess he got bloodied from bashing his head into a wall or something. Yeah, if you turn off the heads-up display, it looks even a little bit more like Snake, but the scoreboard kind of goes away, and so I kind of like the heads-up display on. But one of the things that isn't great is then you have crosshairs right in the middle, and I found that that was kind of interfering with kind of gameplay in the middle of the screen, so I added a wall that's kind of right in the middle that I'll go crash into right here. And so that's just so that the crosshairs kind of don't get in the way. And when you are playing the game, you do not want to move the mouse because whenever you start the game, it teleports you into the right location so that you're looking in exactly kind of the perfect direction to kind of have things in frame. At least that's the case for me when I'm playing in a 1280 by 720 window. Didn't think about the fact that people might have different window sizes, and so you might need to move around your field of view in order to be looking exactly at the screen. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I guess I'm not going to describe all the command blocks here, but here's the command blocks that run it. It's not very big. There's just kind of one main loop that kind of updates the snake and sees what current item the player has selected on the hotbar. And then each time you eat a food pellet, there's a second little loop that goes and kind of randomly summons another food pellet on the board. And so there will be a map download available if you want to play, if you want to inspect the command blocks. They're kind of a mess because I just kind of hacked this together. But it's a fun little game, and you could imagine making a bunch of different games that are kind of like on a 2-dimensional video screen, and with the key remappings that I showed with the controls as a way to just kind of like set keys to control things in Minecraft. And so we've definitely gotten to the point now with command blocks that one could imagine making all kinds of, video games inside of Minecraft using command blocks that don't look at all like Minecraft. And so this is just a tiny example of that. So, as always, I hope that you guys are having a great day. If you want to play Snake by Lorgon111, you can download the map, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.